Welcome back to my channel. I'm Sonny Hustles. Let's get it rolling. No time to waste. Got an order today. These bad mama Janas right here. Lower boots that I told you that will sell for a pretty good price. So I finally listed them after the last time I showed you these, which is probably like a month ago. Listed them up 3 days ago. First, I had put it down for $55, even though I know they sell for more. And then last night I was like, you know what? No, let me price these suckers back up there. So I priced them back up for $99.99 or a better offer with the shipping cost of $12. And then lo and behold, 2 hours later, cha-ching, I got an or better offer and accepted it right away this morning. I gotta pack them up right now and I'm gonna ship them off first thing in the morning. I messaged them saying, hey, I'm currently at work right now, but I will pack them as soon as I get home tonight around 11:30ish, and I'll drop them off first thing in the morning. The person replied back saying, I'm hoping to get them by Wednesday. Today is Friday for me, which is the same day this video is going up, if not Saturday morning, because I gotta edit this all together. I told him I would. She said, thanks, nice. It's good communication practice. A lot of people really dig it and leave positive reviews with great communication, fast shipping, etc. Another Live Lucky Black Clover cap, brand new with tags. This is the third one that I come across, but this one, I don't know if it's for a female or not. So when it comes to listing things on eBay,
or anywhere that you list it, even if it's Facebook, Marketplace, OfferUp, Lego, Craigslist,
etc., what you don't want to do is say, hey, this is a woman's cap, it has glitter on the clover, has a metallic, it has to be women. Do not guide people into narrowing your market to where you're just towards one genre. Something just sold right now. Now I have to go look for a payment received, $26 for an Elvis Presley drawing. We'll get back to this. I gotta go look for that drawing now, get it ready. I try to have the orders packed and labeled before midnight. Actually, let's finish with this one. I don't know how much it goes for. This is gonna be my third cap that I've come across with Live Lucky. And this one is brand new. There was another one at Goodwill, which is where I got it, and that one was pretty damaged. Had a lot of like soiling around the brim. There is like a little, I guess where the original tag used to be, and it kind of fuzzed up. But all I have to do is get my electric shaver and just touch it up, and that's it. But it's good that it has the original tags. This is called a Jaybird 4ADJ Silver and Royal color base, or color block. We'll get another order, and that sucker is in the garage. So let's go get that right now before I start getting sleepy and just not even finish this video. Let's go out to my garage.
Alright, now to find this Elvis Presley drawing. Uh-oh, it's gonna be a process. Because I think it's under here. I think it's right under here, under some boxes.
The hell is in here? There it is, Tip. So while I was walking down to the garage to get this, I got another message from the customer who bought this. But they did message saying, is it an authentic pencil drawing? And I said, yes, it is. And that's what I remember from when I first got it. I just remembered it being pencil. It looks like pencil, but sometimes people see things differently, and so do we. It kind of makes me wonder, like, what if I'm wrong? Even though to me it looks like a pencil, and you might be thinking, well, just rub your finger on the lead, it should smear a little bit. That's not entirely true, because they do have protective sealants for pencils, charcoal, acrylics, to where it actually holds very, very well. There's cheaper ones and there's more higher end ones, or some do their jobs better than others. What I'm going to do is message the person and say, if you find that you don't like it and you find that it's not an authentic one, please let me know, and I'll be more than happy to refund you and go through the process of just receiving it back. It's best to be honest right at the beginning, especially when you're kind of starting to question yourself. Let's stay tuned for that, see how that works out. But I got some more stuff to show you. All right, ladies and gents, I got this little sketch here, going first class to Mesa, Arizona, and ended up going first class shipping. And the dimensions of this was 17 by 13 by 1 inch, even though it's less than 1 inch. You got to round up. This is how I did it. Yep, that's how I did it right there. So what I ended up doing was using a cardboard box that I had, laying it flat, and it just so happened that The print of it was less than the actual dimensions of the cardboard box, and it wasn't sticking out. So I also put a bubble wrap inside just to give it a little cushion, just so it's not rubbing so much on the cardboard itself. Got some new large polymer bags, and that's what I put it in. So this little bad boy was only 7 ounces, but I put 8 ounces just to be on the safe side, and it still came out to the same price of $3.20. Next item is going to be the Solomon boots right here. These only costed me, I took the price tag out, but it's on the bottom. It is not $80, it's $8, and it was $7.99, but $8. And no deals on that for today, but when I looked them up, even the used ones sell for around $80. The only thing with this, I just realized that now when I picked them up, is that there is like a little gash inside this little rubber part on here, but that's not a big thing. What you're looking out for is actually the undersole. So again, when it comes to any type of footwear, you gotta bend the side. I can't do it with my left hand. Left hand's still recovering my wrist. So you wanna give it the bend test. You're looking to see if there's any dry rot inside the undersoles or any cracking that it comes up. I did have a pair of boots when I first started reselling. I came across what I thought were new boots, some Bates, or was it Belleville? One of them. So these combat boots, I ended up selling them for 80 something dollars. I bought them for like $5 at Salvation Army, I believe. And person received them. 2 days later, the lady messaged me who bought them for her husband, said, "I'm very disappointed. These boots are ruined." And she sent pictures, and I was like, how would I have known that? How I ended up learning about the bend test is when I first came across Bonafide Hustlers. And again, this is all when I started reselling. So test, he just said, you get them, I can't do it with the rest. You get them and you just bend the crap out of them, especially if they're used, just to see if they're gonna give. And it's not just one shoe, you wanna do both of them. If they're brand new and you know that they're very, very fresh out of the manufacturer, brand new, then there's no need for it. But if you're questioning that, I'll go ahead and check it out.
Next item to show you.
Some of my own personal collection, and part of my collection has to deal here is with Tokidoki. TKDK, it means sometimes in Japanese. The infamous artist behind Tokidoki is Simone Legno. I've met the gentleman twice. He's a rock star, he's an artist, he's a apparel designer, he's the freaking man. And me and my wife got to meet him twice when we were out in Hawaii. He would do visits to Macy's there at Alabama Mall. I've had for a long time. I don't wear these hats anymore. It's wrong of me to hold on to this stuff, especially if I'm not gonna wear it. It's pretty selfish. These will be available on my own website at sunnyhustles.bigcartel.com. In the description down below. The reason why I created my website is because there's certain things that I know that I come across in my own style and likes that people, friends, family, people on Instagram, not only on my personal page but also my thrifting page, some of them know my style, and some of the stuff that I like, they're all over it as well. So it's kind of separate. It's more like exclusive only to the people who get me and my style. So it might be a narrow market, but regardless, I think it's worth it because I think you're worth it, because I think I'm worth it. So first item to show you is gonna be one lucha libre holding a taco, and it seems to be tequila, but it says TKDK. Still has the tag on there. I'm pretty sure if you take off the little new era sticker, it's gonna have a little suntan on. What I like about these, they always have the designs on the bottom, and this one is fitted 7 5/8. And you might, I don't even know what these go for, but it's gonna be a little less than what they sell for on eBay. So, but just know, Tokidoki is very sought out for. And look at that. This is one of the buttons I had when we had our own little shop in Kalihi, Oahu, Hawaii. And we had this little shop that some of our friends, the majors, had their own little retail store in Hawaii. And one of the friends, Ed, one of my close friends, was like, "Sonny, we have this shop and we have this little space. Are you interested in renting it?" And I said, "Hell yeah, how much?" He was like, $350 renting a little spot, regardless if it's like 2 by 2 feet in Hawaii, is a freaking great deal. Next one is not a Tokidoki, but it's in a pile. This Retro Cavaliers Mecho on NAS. So I've had this one for quite a bit. It has pretty good colors on there from where you can see it using my cell phone to record this, my iPhone 7 Plus. And It is a snapback, so keep your eyes out for that if you're interested. This one was one of my favorite ones, the Silver Surfer, and this one is with marble Tokidoki and is a fitted cap. And I do wear a 71/8, but I think this is a 71/4. Yeah, it's a little smaller. Look at this. I still have the tag from when I bought it inside here. Animation Addicts. That's the store I bought it from. And I bought it for $38.99. It's right here. Whoever buys it, you'll see it. Also underneath, it's not absolutely white with this cap. It's more of an opaque color. So for you screen printers, you already know that there's no white color when it comes to screen printing. It's called opaque. O-P-A-Q-U-E. That's another name for white. And that's what it is. It's like a brighter cream color, not so much of a deeper, dull cream color. Always embroidered, and then it is metallic silver. Here's a boxing one, also new era, Tokidoki, TKDK on the back. Again, that means sometimes in Japanese. And this is a 7 3/8. And these are crisps. I rarely wore these. And then here's one that I actually bought when we first moved here to Las Vegas. I got this at the mall going out in Prim. I think it's called Prim, by the Lotto store. So I might keep this one for a while because my wife did buy me this one. So this one is not for sale, but I will show you it. Then this one is not Tokidoki, people, but this is actually from Wose Martin, and it's autographed by him. I ended up winning this one at an Art and Flea event. So the Art and Flea is an event every third Thursday in Oahu, and it's run by Ali. Ali is a very nice, very sweet person, but very business-like. I would go to these events, and one day they said they're gonna have a food eating contest, and it said there was only gonna be 3 prizes, 3 winners, first, second, and third. So when I went, I was the 4th person. And I was waiting for this from the beginning. I want to go sign up, and I was asking the person who was taking the listing, like, okay, well, it's gonna be at this time. And then I would go and like, is it almost coming up? No, not yet. They're getting frustrated with me, but I was excited because I just wanted to win a food eating contest. They came up, they called people who they picked to do the food eating contest, and they were chicken feet. And I had the hardest time trying to eat chicken feet. And it was the first time ever eating it. I thought I was gonna puke, and it was actually very, very good. It was very tasty, just not any meat in it that I know of. So Martin went up, and for sure, number 1, it was like to the bone. I don't even think there's any feet left or even chicken nails. Like the dude ate everything. The second person, you could see he did some damage to it. Then the third person next to me won it, and then I was like, man, I didn't win nothing. Wose Martin comes up, and he's talking to Ali, and he says, hey, who won? You know, and he has this bag in there, and he's like, oh, here's first place. Gave him one of these hats, and he looked at the second person, reaches in his bag, gives him a hat. Then the third person, he reaches in and gives him a hat, and I'm just like, man, what? Like, I didn't know it was gonna be Wose Martin. I didn't know he was gonna be giving away stuff. I just wanted to win a food eating contest, and I didn't. This is what Wose Martin did. When he looks at me, he's like, hey man, sorry you didn't win, but try again next time. He turns around, and then he just goes, nah. He reaches in his bag. He's like, everybody's a winner. And I was just like, what? So everybody ended up walking away. The 3 other people who won, the only other 3 people that were there in the food eating contest, and they were all astonished by having a hat that they had just released by Information, which is the H-I or N-Y upside down. When everybody walked away, I went following behind them. And it took about 5 minutes because he was talking to people, giving autographs. And when he came to me, or he turned around and sees me, and I was like, hey man, I'm a huge fan. I like your work. Like, this is amazing, but can I have an autograph? And he was just like, oh man, like, I don't have a Sharpie, but I got one at my table. He had a booth. He goes back up there. There's a girl that's helping him sell stuff while he's away from it. And he's like, hey, Sharpie. She gives him one. He gives it. And he's, even though it's camouflaged where it's at, it's right on the back right here. You can kind of see it. So it's pretty cool that when he got it signed, I walked away, and the other guys I ran into, they're like, dude, congrats, you got a hat as well. And I was like, yeah, I also got it autographed. And they're like, what? How'd you get it autographed? I said, I just asked. So when they want to go back, Martin had already left. But I don't use it either. It's a very cool, it's a light hat, and I should probably keep it. So I don't know. Stay tuned. Let me know what you think of the hat by Wose Martin after he autographed. And if you're interested, I don't know, people, it might be worth like a couple of $100. But this is just one of those, I don't know, now that I've said the story, it may just be one that I just gotta hold on to. I'm sorry. But that's it for this video, people. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it and you stuck around this far, smash the thumbs up button, drop some feedback down below, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't added my channel to your favorites just yet. Now it's time for me to go wash my okole, my cola, my rear end, my fundio, my booty, and then hit the bed because I gotta get back up in the morning and do this all over again with listing items. So next video may be a what sold video, so stay tuned for that. You never know what I'm going to show you because I never know what I got planned, because I don't have plans. I just do it when I feel like it. So thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm Sonny Hustles and I'm out of here.